Ducky, can you turn the snow globe on?
Yep.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas
And a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry I am so excited to talk about this song today.
This is a banger. I mean,
well, you know,
this song truly is very, very special.
It's a very, very special song.
Very special. And
It is.
honestly, kind of coming for the #1 spot.
Oh, it's firmly already got its #1 place.
Yeah, I can't wait to rediscuss because obviously we're going to re-rank this album once
we
we're done
will.
breaking it down. But things have changed for me.
Okay,
Things
yes,
have
valid.
changed.
So guys,
Yeah.
we probably should tell you that today we're breaking down Ruin the Friendship. And famously, it's my favorite song on first listen.
Famously made me cry.
Famously made you cry.
Yeah.
Famously, honestly, made, I think, most
Everyone
people
cry.
which is really, really
Very-
valid. It was a big twist.
Yeah, big twist, big twist. It's
Yeah.
really, it's definitely one of the best examples of songwriting and storytelling on the album, and a real classic Taylor Swift song for that reason.
God, it just sounds so Taylor Swift. Like, this is the kind of song, and I feel like there's a few, or like maybe like one on every album at least. There's this, sometimes she just writes songs, I'm like,
Taylor Swift
it's like
song.
it's so Taylor Swift that I'm shocked that I haven't heard it
hasn't
before.
already done it?
I
Yeah.
feel like I
So
should
true.
already know it.
Yes.
Ruin the Friendship is the song
Yes,
on
it's
this
like
album.
you're hearing it and it's new and it's different. It's like nothing she's ever done before, but at the same time you're like, I know this song on a cellular
Already.
level.
Do you feel like there's one for you that's like that on Torture Poets? Because
Ooh.
I have one.
Oh,
I have
okay.
one that I immediately felt this way about.
Yeah, I think I do. Is it on the anthology?
No.
Oh, okay, on Touch of Poets. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, but Daddy, I Love Him.
No, but that's a very,
okay.
that is a good guess. And
Oh,
honestly,
what's
that's
yours?
valid. It's LOML.
Oh,
That song
yes.
has always existed
Yeah.
somewhere in the soul and the being of Taylor Swift.
I kind of feel that way about the Bolter as well. No. the Bolter is
No, the Bolter's not okay.
not okay. Actually, I had a mental
No.
breakdown listening
No.
to it the other day.
No,
No,
it's
the
fucked up.
Bolter is actually too much. But anyway, Ruin the Friendship is
Ruin the
also too
Friendship.
much. It's such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And a real, like, I think it's like, we go somewhere different in this song for the first time on the album, and I really love that. I really love
Yeah.
that. Even though it's such a cohesive theme and is really very much talking about her present day life, I do like that we kind of have this memory that she's drawing on. It's very debut, it's very fearless coded in a way.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to talk about it today. It's just so perfect.
Yeah, it is. Should we just have a listen?
I think we should.
Yeah.
This is a magical combination of instruments. That drum, that bass, and that acoustic guitar.
It's got this like smooth, coastal, like vibey. I knew it. I knew it from the second that I
Yeah.
heard this
Yeah.
amalgamation of instruments making this sound.
Sometimes it's just
That it
the
was just gonna
vibe.
be and that's what it is. It's like the vibe and it's a vibe. Like this
Yeah.
song is vibey.
Yeah,
and I think
which
that's
is
what
so
makes the
crazy.
twist so shocking.
No, it was shocking.
Yeah, it's
I
like how can
thought-
something this vibey end there?
How can she make you feel so much emotion when you were just having such a lovely, fun, lighthearted time? And that's the magic of Taylor Swift, honestly.
Literally.
Yeah, no, it's the best. It's the best. It's the bass, guys. It's the bass on
It's
this
the
album.
bass.
Every song.
Yeah. I'm
Max
100% you're
Martin,
right.
The Carls are doing something.
The Carls
and
are doing
it's
something.
just so offensive. And that light acoustic guitar on top, it just makes it feel so dreamy and relaxed. It's a summer's day.
Yeah.
Everything is just fine.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, very nostalgic.
It's nostalgic.
Hmm.
You're so right, which perfectly captures obviously what she is singing about.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't.
Glistening grass from September rain, grey overpass full of neon names. You drive 85, Gallatin Road and the lakeside beach, watching the game from your brother's Jeep. Your smile, miles wide.
Oh, I'm I'm so excited to talk about this because I actually have questions about this first verse.
Oh, okay. Oh, T.
The verses really are about the imagery.
The verses are about the imagery. You're so right. Yes.
She's setting the scene. She's taking you back. And that's where that nostalgia is as well. It's like the chorus is really telling us a message, but the verse is just setting the scene.
Yeah.
And it really feels like you're there.
So true. It's interesting because obviously the verse is delivered in the past tense, so you know it is in the past, but on first listen, you don't know how far in the past it is. And I think that that's what threw people off with this song. Like, without that twist that sort of comes in the bridge or the third verse or whatever, it's like, is this, you know, a few weeks ago? Is it a year ago?
Totally.
Or is it, you know,
Is it way
like
back
20
when?
years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Which obviously we now know that it is.
Yeah.
But I think, yes, once you understand the context of it, it's so clear to see how perfectly she's wrapped this nostalgic feel into this song. These lyrics are so vivid. It's actually fucked up. Glistening grass from September rain.
Concerning. No, because that's so good because that's like September's like autumn.
It is. It's the beginning of fall. Yeah. It's like the
Yeah,
going
it's like
back
going.
to school.
It's like leaving summer, going into autumn.
Yeah.
Starts to get rainy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Just like, I can't even go on. Like, that lyric is one of my favorite lines from the whole song.
Yeah.
Like, that is just so glistening grass from September rain. Grey overpass full of neon names. You drive 85.
This is the question I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Grey overpass full of neon names.
Mm-hmm.
I simply have no idea what's happening in this lyric.
So what I think is happening is like they're on the road. They're on like a highway or whatever. They're going under the overpass and there's signage on the road. Like the neon names are, you know, maybe like places that you could be traveling to.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I've taken that lyric.
Yeah, I think the word particularly like using names kind of confused me because I thought that it was like people's names.
Yeah. I
rather
think it's
than
names
just-
of places.
Yeah, which I guess, makes sense.
And then you drive 85, which must be, you know, 85 miles per hour.
Yes, you drive 85. I do like that. I really like that.
And I think what's so pretty here as well is that there's actually this juxtaposition between the grey overpass and the neon names as well.
And the glistening grass.
And the glistening grass, which kind of maybe even gives you this impression that the sky is grey. But it's like being with this person is kind of lining up with this neon, like the light kind of thing as well. Like, I feel like it gives you this energy of like the world is feeling a bit grey, but you're sort of lighting things
that
up. And that's why she's paying attention to the grey overpass with the neon names, because it feels like what she's living in.
So true. I love that.
Yeah, so pretty, so pretty. Just the way this woman is able to wrap up so many feelings, and also not even feelings, like actually what's going on. Like, she's saying something factual that ties in an experience and a feeling. And that is crazy. She doesn't even need to spell it out for you to get the feeling and the whole vibe of exactly what she's trying to convey.
Another layer.
Yes.
It's not just the simple as it really evokes an emotion from straight away. You're right.
Yes.
I also love like the internal rhyme kind of happening because it's glistening grass from September rain and then grey overpass. So overpass and grass rhyme, but so does rain and name.
Absolutely.
It feels like a really satisfying flow because there's so many rhymes happening.
Yes. Also, all through this song, the way that she does that run, and then she goes lower. She does like another.
She goes so low.
85. Yeah. Like, she goes so low down there.
I love when she goes to her lower register. It's so good.
This song melodically, I could rant forever about how perfect this song is.
And it is the melodies and those little rhymes and stuff.
Yeah,
like, it's just
it's
so
the
satisfying.
rhymes, it's the melodies, it's the vocal runs, it's what she's saying, it's the multiple layers in the lyrics that she's telling you, it's the instruments put together, and it's the overall message of the song, which I will get to, and I literally can't. Anyway, Gallatin Road and the lakeside beach, watching the game from your brother's Jeep, your smile miles wide.
So pretty. So pretty.
No.
I wonder if Gallatin Road is like maybe like a bit of a road, you know, in Nashville. Can you check that out, Ducky?
Yeah, I do believe it's a real place because I remember looking this up not long after the album came out.
Yeah. Okay, so Gallatin Road is in Hendersonville, which is where she went to school.
Yes.
So yeah, it's very much like giving after school kind of energy.
It is.
Going, driving, watching the football game.
Yes, and I think that this is sort of like that point at which when you understand the references that she's making to a very specific town or suburb in Nashville and you know Taylor's lore, you know immediately that she is actually linking this back to high school.
Yeah.
Offensive.
I love your smile miles wide, and that's how she kind of ends that verse, because I think that that's really all that matters in this situation. Like, they're doing very mundane things, but they're having a really great time together. And even though they weren't maybe a couple, their friendship was so like full of love and like happiness, I guess.
Absolutely.
And I also love that it's miles wide, because the other kind of lyric coming off the first paragraph was you drive 85, and that's like miles per hour. And it's like miles wide.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice
There's a
tie
lot
into
of
the
references to driving in this whole verse. So that's the perfect way to describe
it's
his
like the whole
smile.
thing is about driving, but of course his smile is miles wide.
Yeah. So true.
Love
so
that.
true. This is really offensive. Someone's written on the Genius annotation about the September Rain lyric that it says the September rain suggests transition and change, much like a friendship on the verge of becoming something deeper.
I like
that transition from summer to
And we
fall.
kind of talked about that. Like, I love that it's September particularly, but yes, that could be a metaphor for that.
It's just another layer to these lyrics. That's really cool. I haven't personally made that connection before, but that is also really setting the scene, even though she's talking about something factual that's happening in the world around her.
Oh, I love songs like this where it's like it's just so surface level on first glance, and then it's just like so much deeper and just evokes so much emotion the more and more you listen to it.
Absolutely.
This song is so special in that way. I don't know why it's so addictive.
Yeah.
And even though I like literally cried so much on first listen, now I just can't stop listening to it, and like I've moved past that sad emotion about it, and now it just like kind of makes me feel happy, which is really beautiful.
That is really beautiful.
And it was not an invitation. Should have kissed you anyway. Should have kissed you anyway. And it was not convenient. No, but your girlfriend was away. Should have kissed you anyway.
Why is it so perfect?
No. And it was not an invitation. Should have kissed you anyway. Should have kissed you anyway. And it was not convenient. But your girlfriend was away. Should have kissed you anyway. Sometimes it is Taylor's most simple choruses that don't contain a lot of lyrics, or there's like a lot of repetitive lyrics, where they really make us stop and go like, okay, I've got to pay attention to what's going on here, because Taylor Swift will always rant, except for when she's choosing to restrain herself and make something really clear and concise. I am just so obsessed with the rhyme, but also just the choice of words. And it was not an invitation, and it was not convenient.
Those two words are the core of this song.
They are the core of this song.
And I think that's what you're saying about the simple choruses, is like when they can be, when there's like a message that can be flipped and worked upon and built upon in the way that these two words can be, it's such an unstoppable formula that she has.
Absolutely.
It actually, this song really reminds me of The Last Great American Dynasty.
Yeah, I
think
yes.
For similar reasons.
Completely
like,
agree.
The chorus being like, there goes the last great American dynasty. Yeah, the first chorus, you're like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. And then by the last
by
chorus,
the end, your mind is blown.
Yes. Actually, you're so right. It's a very similar formula to The Last Great American Dynasty, because the bridge is where you get a flip in the story and you understand what the fuck's been going on the whole time. The whole song you're listening, you're like, I don't understand why you're telling me any of this. And then you get to the bridge and you're like, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
But then when you come back to those very simple chorus lyrics, all of a sudden she's using the same lyrics and it means an entirely different thing by the end.
Yes. So how can she pick lyrics that work so well for the two completely different feelings and stories that she's conveying. Because this chorus, it's innocent, it's simple, you know. We were friends and I should have kissed you even though you didn't invite me to kiss you, even though it wasn't convenient for you for me to kiss you. I should have done it anyway. I shouldn't have waited for it to be like, hey, kiss me, this is really convenient. And that is what is just that, those two feelings of something being convenient and being like, I guess, having to step out of your comfort zone to go past something like an invitation is the whole core of the song.
It's the whole core of the song. It's the whole message, and it goes beyond just ruining the friendship with somebody that you kind of like. It extends to anything, like regardless of whether or not you have the invitation to do it, and regardless of the convenience behind it, even if it's deeply inconvenient and could ruin a few other things, the point is that you take the leap anyway because it feels right to you to do whatever that thing is. No, it's actually too much.
It can be applied to everything. You're right.
It can be applied to everything.
That's why this song is one of the best songs on the album, because you don't have to be specifically relating to this situation to take away the message and the feeling from it. And I think that there's 100 different ways she could have said that, but the way she's worded the chorus makes it hit so hard. And
Absolutely.
Once again, this is just the genius of songwriting and Taylor Swift. I can't explain to you why saying and kind of prefacing, it was not an invitation, should have kissed you anyway. It was not convenient, should have kissed you anyway. I love that. I love the delivery. There's so many ways you could have said it and it wouldn't hit hard. But she has said it in the most perfect way.
No, she really has.
It literally fucks me up. Do you guys get it? I think that you do.
I do think that at this point in the song, we should probably sort of talk a little bit about like how this personally relates to Taylor, and also maybe look at it from that more surface level of just looking at like ruining a friendship with someone. A lot of Swifties are in agreement that this song was probably written about Taylor's friend in high school. His name was Jeff Lang. We actually have other songs about him in her discography, most notably Forever Winter.
Yes.
And we actually also have like interviews of her. There's footage of her from debut era when there was like a camera crew that came to her school and they were like interviewing her and stuff like that, but also very early on in her career as well, where she used to talk about that Jeff was one of the first people that she would play all of her songs to. He'd be like the first person to listen, and like they were like really, really close at that time.
Yeah. Something that we kind of talked about a few weeks after this song came out was how, you know, obviously she talks about the girlfriend here, like this friend of hers had a girlfriend, which is one of the reasons she didn't kiss him. And it kind of gave us like You Belong With Me energy.
Absolutely. It's so interesting how many songs from those like early albums you could sort of link.
Like,
this
is You Belong With Me about Jeff?
Is You Belong With Me about Jeff? I'm sorry, is I'd Lie about Jeff?
Oh my God. Oh, don't bring up I'd Lie like that. Oh my God, without warning.
Well, she would lie
Yes.
because he's got a girlfriend. She should have kissed him anyway, but she didn't want to ruin the friendship, so she'd lie.
Yeah, and you know, You Belong With Me's got the whole like music video with the girlfriend,
yes,
like she's jealous of, and their friends
yes,
talking, and she gets him like no one else does, and that whole kind of theme.
Yeah.
So it is interesting to think that maybe this same kind of friendship has been inspo behind other songs.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful that she's touching back on that, and I wonder if even the re-record situation has helped her get in touch with some of those memories a bit more as well. I think every new album kind of has a song where she's reflecting on her past, and particularly like those albums that she's re-recorded in the last few years, like Bigger Than the Whole Sky potentially, and you know, Forever Winter on Red. Like, it's interesting that seems to be coming up in these more vault-like songs.
No, absolutely. It's very interesting to think about why this song is on this album at this time, especially in amongst the whole showgirl theme, but this is so personal and so rooted in the past. And I do think that it would make a lot of sense for re-recording her old music and revisiting old songs that she never recorded for us and everything like that would bring up old memories that she wants to sing about. And you know, obviously, as we know, Debut was one of those re-recorded albums that we don't have yet, but that she has confirmed that she's recorded the whole thing.
Get that
But it's like, we don't know when she recorded that, you know? So like, was that happening at the same time that she's written this song, and that's why those debut memories are coming up? Could it also be that she's now in such a happy relationship with Travis that she can reflect on old relationships that she had in a different way?
And maybe be a bit more honest even.
Maybe be a bit more honest.
Yeah.
It's like she's able to look back at someone like Jeff and be like, wow, I never got to explore what that might have been with him
Yeah.
if I had ruined the friendship.
I love feeling like she can really peek into a certain emotion and really dive into it and fully explore it. I think that is what makes her such an incredible songwriter. But I think most people really put up walls to those kind of things. And this song has helped me realize that about even when I had such an emotional response to it. I think when I was younger, I didn't let myself feel that about that person. And I think coming into your 30s is when you realize you kind of wish you did. Because that's when, as you age, you realize, oh, I wish I kept in contact. And I feel like that's coming up for her here. It's like those things can still stay with you, even if they happened 10 years ago or whatever. Because as you get older, you kind of allow yourself to feel those things a bit more and realize, actually, that was a big deal. That did matter to me. Even though I was young, I feel like in your 20s, you can just be like, whatever, you know, these boys, these people, whatever, I'm just going to move on. But then as you get older, you're like, hang on, that was a formative thing for me. And I do care about it. And I feel like she's really let herself explore that in this song, even though it's got nothing to do with Travis or the Eras Tour or any of those things. It's still a pocket of her emotion.
It's still perfectly reflective of where she's at in her life. And I do really believe that a song like this couldn't have happened any sooner for her. This is the most perfect song. People don't understand.
If you guys don't know, famously, Ducky ranked this last on her list. So, you know, Ducky, we're just actually doing this video for you. And we hope by the end of it that you have a bit of a fathoming, okay?
Okay, I'm here for my education.
Okay, great. And also, this verse is so concerning.
No, verse 2 is
not okay. It's perfect.
Shiny wood floors underneath my feet. Disco ball makes everything look cheap. Have fun. It's prom. Wilted corsage dangles from my wrist. Over his shoulder, I'll catch a glimpse and see you looking at me. And that was
like you said, the imagery. No, it's the imagery. I just love songs where she actually paints an entire scene for you.
Totally.
This could be a movie.
Yeah.
This song could be a movie.
Oh, this song could be a whole fucking movie. No, it's actually so shiny wood floors underneath my feet. Disco ball makes everything look cheap. Have fun. It's prom. So obviously they're at prom.
Thank you so much.
Shiny wood floors. You know, it's like she's setting the scene, but none of this is exactly what matters, you know, and I love that because it's all building up to the last line in every verse. And I think that that's a really interesting way to tell the story, because you're constantly kind of hanging on a thread with this song about where she's taking you, what it means.
Why are you telling
she's
me
saying
this?
It. Yes, and it kind of, it makes you eager.
It does.
And
it does.
I really love that. But then on top of that, the word choices and how she's saying everything just paints such a beautiful image. It's like you're like listening to an audiobook or something, and then it's like you get the full image in your picture, and then you get the emotion.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there it is. Oh, and I love that.
Absolutely.
I love that.
No, it's perfect. Shiny wood floors underneath my feet immediately evokes this image of like, I mean, we're Australian, so we don't do prom here, but like, you know, in movies you see it's like in the school gymnasium or the school hall or whatever it is. Like that's it. You get that. Disco ball makes everything look cheap. I'm
obsessed with that.
I'm
obsessed with that lyric.
No, it's actually, this bitch could have said mirror ball. She could have taken us back to mirror ball for a second, but she didn't. You know, because the mirror ball imagery that she's given us has such a different metaphor and meaning in that song. Like that reflective light and like how she feels that way and whatever. Disco is like we're dancing, we're having fun. It's prom. Yeah. It's prom. Disco ball. But also it sounds cheaper. Yeah. So it ties in really well with the disco ball makes everything look cheap.
Yes. You notice how in this song she's constantly not giving you the information until after she's kind of set the scene. She's not saying it's prom and everything looks cheap. She's like floors, disco ball. Yeah. Have fun, it's prom. It's like that's that constant keeping you on the edge. Where are we? What are we doing? Yeah. What's happening? It's like so enticing.
You're so
because of the way she delivers that, and you know it's going somewhere. But it's still unexpected where it goes.
No, absolutely. And she's doing that internal rhyme again that you said, floors and ball rhyme, and then feet and cheap.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
No, but the next lyric is the best one. Wilted corsage dangles from my wrist. I just love the imagery. Oh my God. But we're talking about how it's really quite a metaphor because she's obviously at prom with someone else, right? Not her friend, because he's got a girlfriend and they're not dating, whatever. So she's gone to the prom with her date and she's dancing with him and she has the wilted corsage dangling from her wrist. And I love that because it kind of gives like a sad image of what that relationship is. It's like maybe like
flower.
they're dead or like there's no love between them. The only thing that's keeping her alive at this prom is her looking at him. So I love that. It's like over his shoulder, like the guy that she's dancing with. So it's like you see that imagery as well. It's like she's dancing, she's got her hand, the dangled corsage over his shoulder.
Yeah.
She catches a glimpse of him
Looking at her. No, I literally can't.
It's perfect.
I'm so wilted and dangles are such specific word choices,
Love it.
and
Very
it's
delicate.
so pretty. She's using such pretty
Even glimpse.
language. Glimpse is
It's
such
just-
a pretty word.
It's just a moment.
Locking eyes with each other across the room.
But there's no better feeling than looking at someone that you have a crush on and they're looking at you.
But this is what I mean. Like, there's so many things that she could have chosen to say to still convey this idea of like, I was kind of in love with my best friend and wish I had made a move. But the way that she's choosing to tell this story is just like, she
makes
never
you feel
spells
like
it
you're in
out
it.
for you. It does. You're
I
living
feel
it.
I'm at the prom. It's so simply put, and
Yep.
it's not a riveting like thing that's happening, but you can tell by the way she's worded it that it means something to her, and it really places you in the exact emotion. And
Absolutely.
it wouldn't be the same if she just started that verse with "I saw you at the dance." Da 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 da. No, she's building the anticipation. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? And it does. Oh my God, it's so good.
This is literally a perfect song. Like, I don't think people are
This
fathoming.
song gives me butterflies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because you're living it with
Because
her.
I'm living it with her.
And this is also why it's so important to not get that twist until the end.
Yeah.
You're meant to feel light and bubbly and like you're
Yes.
falling in love and you're
Yeah.
having this teenage crush. And like, what? Oh my God. That's another way in which this song might have come to her now at this point in her life, because
Yes.
Travis makes her feel so high schools.
Stop it. No, so High School is actually the most concerning song. Like when you think about the fact that that's like the first feeling she had towards him and how she wrapped that up into a feeling, I would have never in a million years thought to say someone makes me feel so high school.
No.
What?
No, it's fucked up and it conveys so much. It conveys so much.
And it was not an invitation, but as the 50-cent song played, should've kissed you anyway. And it was not convenient, no, would've been the best mistake. Should've kissed you anyway.
No, the lyric changes mean everything to me.
God.
Everything to
Actually,
me. I know you
truly.
think it's not a big deal, but it is.
No,
You
but it
would
is
be
a big deal.
wrong. It's very, very big deal. Because in the first chorus, she repeats, should have kissed you anyway, should have kissed you anyway, twice at the beginning. But this one, she's throwing in but as the 50-cent song played. Oh my God, stop. Why does that sound so good?
It sounds so good, but it also perfectly places you in the moment
In the
that we're
prom.
in. It places you
Yes.
in the prom in the early 2000s.
Yes.
Like, she's talking about an artist
Yeah.
that was really big at the same time
Yeah.
that Taylor herself would have been going to prom. But also, like every chorus in this song, it perfectly follows the verse that just came
preceded
before it.
Absolutely. No, because in the first one, they're on the football field, and then she's talking about how she should have kissed him in the car because his girlfriend was away in the car. And now they're at the prom, and she should have kissed him anyway, even though she's with this other man. As the 50-cent song played, she should have kissed him anyway.
Yeah.
Before we move on, we do need to quickly mention the 50 Cent law here because
Yeah.
he actually was a bit of an icon, and I think Taylor remembers this, hence the shout out. when all of the stuff went down with Kanye West at the VMA Awards, when he, you know, famously got up and stole the microphone and everything, he actually spoke about it like the next day in an interview, and he was kind of like, that was fucking shit. Like, Kanye is a dog, and how dare he take away that girl's like first moment of winning her award. He's like, you don't get that back. Like, I know what that feels like, and like, she's really good and she deserves it. And this was a time where it like wasn't cool for 50 Cent to be saying that about Taylor Swift.
Respect.
He fucking got it.
Yeah.
And Taylor doesn't forget, this is Tay Voodoo at its finest.
It's Tay Voodoo. So
She
true.
pays back the people that supported her.
Yes,
in
so
every
true,
way.
so true,
And
so
he was
true.
so happy about it. He posted,
Yeah.
he's like, I got a shout out.
Oh, of course. In the first chorus, she says, but your girlfriend was away. And now she says, would have been the best mistake.
I love this lyric. I think it once again really ties together the whole theme of the song, which is, even if it was a mistake, it would have been the best mistake. She wouldn't be living with this feeling now
Yeah.
of maybe wishing that she had done that.
Yeah.
And I think those two lyric changes are just so powerful.
Yeah.
And move the story forward in such a perfect way.
Absolutely.
Don't make it awkward in second period. Might piss your ex off. Lately we've been good. Staying friends is safe. Doesn't mean you should. Don't make it awkward in second period. Might piss your ex off. Lately we've been good. Staying friends is safe. Doesn't mean you should.
This part is actually just kind of going into what we were just saying about overthinking everything, right? And I love that because she kind of for a second is actually taking you into the head of her self.
She's like
at the
talking
time,
to herself.
or to the teenager.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, I think this is what the internal dialogue is here. Like, don't make it awkward in second period. Like, if you kiss him, oh my God, it's going to make it so awkward when I go to class. And
Yeah.
it might piss his ex off, you know? Like,
Yeah.
because she's saying
Which
your
I actually
ex.
also think is an interesting transition because in the first verse, it's your girlfriend and now it's your ex.
True.
This is how I've taken it. It's like,
Yeah.
maybe at this point in the song or in the story or whatever, it's like, maybe you are single and I am single and I actually have the chance, but
I don't
now
wanna
I'm
piss
talking
her
myself
off.
out of it because I'm
Yeah.
scared and like, I don't want to make it awkward and I
Yeah.
don't want to piss her off. And lately we've been good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the friendship now when our
Yeah.
friendship's been that good. Like, what if I go
Yeah.
and ruin it now?
And it's like the anxiety that's going through your head. But
Yeah.
I would like to look at the genius. I was wondering if any of it was in quotation marks, and it's not.
It's not, no.
Because I love how the end part is staying friends is safe and then doesn't mean you should. I almost feel like the doesn't mean you should is like old Taylor talking to herself in that moment. Like,
Yes.
everything else is like an internal monologue of the teenager.
Yeah.
And then it's like older Taylor being like, doesn't
mean you should. Which is also the message to us as the
Yes,
listener. It's like
yes.
that. It's like it's all wrapped up there in like this
Yeah.
delivery of like, in general, staying friends is safe, but it doesn't mean you should. This is the lesson I've now learned.
Yeah.
But what I love about it is that it actually also just could be this
Constant
circle she's going
circle,
through in her own head
totally.
as a teenager. She could be saying to herself like, don't do it. Staying friends is safe, but doesn't mean I should. Maybe I should just go and kiss
Yeah.
him. But then it all starts
And that's
again,
what's
and that's why
important
it's
about the
repeated.
reputation. Yes.
These are the circles that we talk ourselves into in our head when
Yeah.
we're overthinking something.
Absolutely. I think the anxiety here is really important before we go into like what the song is then revealed to be, because it kind of gives more reason behind why she didn't do it. And I think it makes the listener feel really seen. She's like, I know this is what you're thinking. And once again, I find this song extremely relatable because it doesn't have to be these specific things that you relate to, like being in second period or whatever, but it's more the concept of something just being really scary and you kind of talking yourself out of it because there are tons of reasons why you shouldn't do something. And I feel like it's a
Yeah.
really comforting part of the song to be
It
like,
is.
I know this is what your brain does.
Yes.
Now, this is where we go into the dangerous territory.
It is
of the
dangerous
song.
territory.
And, you know, everything changes.
Yeah.
When I left school, I lost track of you. Abigail called me with the bad news. Goodbye. And we'll never know why. It was not an invitation, but I flew home anyway with so much left to say. It was not convenient, no, but I whispered at the grave. Should've kissed you anyway.
last
do you even
chorus.
stop? Where do you even stop? Because she just actually just keeps going.
Every time I hear that bass come in, I just picture Max Martin. And she's like, this is sad.
No,
She's
this is sad. Yeah, but I can't help but groove. I'm grooving.
I'm grooving.
No.
I love the bass. Oh my God.
No, what we actually just listened to was a shortened verse 3 and an elongated chorus, which is so interesting because
Yes, of
verse
course.
3, when I left school, I lost track of you. Abigail called me with the bad news.
Yeah.
Goodbye, and we'll never know why. And that's
Is
exactly
the
the same
verse.
melody as the verse, but normally there's like 2 of those melody repetitions. But here she just does it once.
No, it really, I mean, what's there to say other than this just absolutely broke me in half. I couldn't believe where this part of the song went. And I think you can tell by the way she's delivering it that something is changing here.
Yes, the production's really stripped
Yeah.
back. There's only a couple of instruments playing. It gets
Yeah.
a bit softer.
So beautiful. I
It's
mean,
not all groovy
saying
anymore.
Abigail is a callback to her best friend in high school, who
Yeah.
we now still know she's very close with, as she's mentioned her in other songs, and
Yes.
we always see them hanging out, whatnot.
Yes.
So I love that personal detail there as well. It's like as soon as you hear Abigail called with the bad news, you know this is a real thing that's happened.
She has actually passed away, and I think it was sort of like in between the Speak Now Red sort of errors that it happened.
I lost track of you. That's also giving us that final context. You know, it's like up
Yeah.
until now, it's really been like, where are we going with this? And then she says, when I left school, I lost track
Yeah.
of you. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, thank you for actually she's bringing us to the present moment now. And
Yes.
that whole song we've been leading up to it, which is why it feels also nostalgic and dreamy and whatnot. And now we're coming into the present moment. It's like real.
Yeah,
And you
absolutely.
can feel that like emotionally as well.
Absolutely. I love how this verse is also wrapped up in and we'll never know why, because I think that is actually, again, I think it's so relatable for anyone who's ever lost anybody. I think that it can feel too soon and you sort of question why,
Yeah.
or just like, why did someone so good have to pass away?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what the context is behind someone passing away. I think the why is a question that comes up regardless. But I think in this specific case, we know that he passed away very young. So there's questions of, you know, why would this happen to someone so young?
Yeah.
We also know that there is maybe some context, especially in a song like Forever Winter, that he struggled with some mental health issues.
Yeah, so it could have been taking his life. It could have been
Yep.
the why could be a lot of different things.
Why did he feel the need
Yeah.
to do that to himself?
Yeah.
All of these different whys, and that just being wrapped up in that one line, and we'll never know why.
I think
is
that lyric
perfect.
really hit me hard because when you've lost track of someone and then you hear that they died, immediately you think, I'll never really know why, in a
Totally.
way, because you don't know their life,
Yeah.
their context. So haunting.
Yeah, absolutely. And then she goes into the chorus with these fucked up lyrics that she's already used before, but somehow just perfectly match into this new context. What do you mean? It was not an invitation,
No. These lyrics
No.
are too much.
but I flew home anyway with so
There's
much left to say.
Are you fucking kidding?
No, it's so fucked up. And again, like that's also such a real common lived experience for anyone who's lost someone. There's always these feelings of like, oh my God, there's so much I wish I said to you. But in this specific case, it's like, I'd lost track of you and you were my best friend once.
Yeah.
And I actually had feelings for you once and I didn't say that to you. So even just that alone,
So
it's
much
like, I
left
wish I
to
had
say.
told you that you meant more to me than I ever let on.
Yeah.
But also just like there's so much left to say. Like I want you to know about my life today and I want to know about your life today and we'll never get to have those
Yeah.
conversations now. And this is that regret of not keeping up with people. So the use of the word invitation here is like there was not an invitation to come to your funeral.
Yeah.
I wasn't told by your family or your friends that I should be there.
Yeah.
We'd actually lost contact. There's no real connection between us anymore, but you meant so much to me that I'm doing it anyway. I'm flying home anyway.
Which is also the difference between the first few choruses, because she's saying, should have kissed you anyway, but she didn't. And now it's saying there wasn't an invitation, but I did it
I'm
anyway.
doing it anyway.
Yeah, because I'm realizing in this moment that you meant a lot to me and
Yeah.
I'm not going to pass up that opportunity.
You're right. And that same feeling is carried into the next lines. It was not convenient, but I whispered at the grave, should have kissed you anyway. I'm doing the thing I'm telling you, even if you're not here to listen to it.
I
I'm
just
telling
can't
you
believe
the
she
thing
put
I
these
should have
lyrics
always
into a
said.
song.
Pardon?
I just can't believe she put these lyrics into a song.
I know.
I whispered at the grave is... And
How dare she, really?
And whispering the thing that she's been saying the whole time, should have kissed you anyway.
No.
That's what she's
It's
telling
actually
us.
insane
It's like
of
the
her.
whole time she's telling the listener, should have kissed you anyway, should have kissed you anyway. And now it's like we actually get the moment where she tells him that, but
Yeah.
he's gone. It's just so emotional. It's such an emotional experience. And then she builds back up to the chorus and really sings that last one. Like,
Yeah, she does.
should have kissed you anyway.
Yeah.
And she does it anyway.
And
Like, the
isn't it
second one's
perfect
so
that those
good.
original lyrics and the beat and everything
Yeah.
come back in after she's now whispered it at the grave?
Yeah.
It makes sense for her to go back into the original chorus that she's been singing the whole time, because like, I whispered at the grave, should have kissed you anyway. Oh my fucking God. And it was not an invitation, but I should have kissed you anyway.
Yeah, it feels like
she can
she's
say
yelling
the
it.
same thing, but now it's like that emphasis
Yes.
is almost like displaying the regret that she has.
Should've kissed you
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The kiss you like that. It's
Yes.
like a kiss.
Yeah, it's like it's like her voice is breaking, or like
It's like her voice is breaking. It's giving last kiss.
Should've kissed you anyway. Oh, and it was not an invitation. Should've kissed you anyway. Should've kissed you anyway. And it was not. My advice is always ruin the friendship. Better than regret it for all time. Should've kissed you anyway. And my advice is always answer the question. Better than to ask it all your life. Should've kissed you anyway. Should've kissed you anyway.
No, she really went the fuck off with that last message.
No.
She brings it home.
She brings it home. It's completely sickening. I have so much to say. My advice is always ruin the friendship.
First time we hear the lyrics.
No, yeah, thank you
First
so
time we hear
much.
the title of the song.
You're
This
so right.
whole song has been building up to this. You're still,
Yeah.
it's giving, and then it was bought by me, because she reveals the purpose of the song.
Yeah.
But not until the end.
Yeah.
You have to listen to the journey.
The journey.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie. Better that than regret it for all time.
Okay.
Would you rather ruin the friendship, ruin the moment, ruin his relationship with his girlfriend when you're 15 and it's a
Be
fleeting moment?
inconvenienced.
Or would you rather regret it for the rest of your fucking life? What would you prefer?
She really puts it into perspective there, doesn't she?
And I feel like the next lines are where she's wrapping the message into a bigger picture thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a romantic relationship
Yeah.
or anything that you want to do.
Yeah.
My advice is always answer the question. Better that than to ask it all your life.
I really love this particular lyric. I think it might
Yeah.
be my favorite out of all of them, because I
Valid.
think that's not an obvious way to word it, I think, because sometimes we're scared of answering the question.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're scared of asking ourselves the question, right? It's like you avoid that for so long
Yeah.
because you know the answer deep down, but you don't want to ask it. And I just think that particular phrasing is really powerful. It can be about anything.
Yeah.
It can be sitting with yourself and saying, "Do I want this?" and actually answering it. That's scary. I'm sorry. That's
No.
fucking terrifying. Any aspect of your life.
Any
it's
aspect of your
terrifying
life.
to do that with.
Yeah. Any aspect of your life.
Or you ask it your whole life.
Yeah. And you know what I find really particularly fucked up about this from the perspective of just like looking at Taylor in recent years is that I feel like this idea of always wondering what if is so present on an album like Tortured Poets. And I think that it's just another reason why this song can come now. Because I feel like Tortured Poets was, amongst many things, an exploration of answering the question
So true.
that she'd had for 10 years with
Yeah.
this man.
Yeah.
And answering the question literally destroyed her
Yeah.
for a few months there. Like,
Yeah.
it literally ruined her life and sent her fucking insane.
Yeah.
But that was better than asking it all her life.
All her life.
Now
So true.
she's answered the question of what could my relationship with Maddie Healy be?
Yeah.
She now knows what it is.
That.
It's that, and it's in that album, and that's that, and I can now move on. And that's the point. It's like, it's not about doing it because, oh my God, it might be amazing and it might change your life for the better, and it might
move on,
establish your destiny. It's just getting yourself out of your own head and answering the question, even if it destroys your life for right now.
That's where the ruin comes in, right? And I love that it's called Ruin the Friendship, because it is that risk, right?
Yeah.
Of ruining something to make it better. And I think that's what's hard. Like, that's why this choice is so difficult. But I think you can apply that to everything in your life.
Yeah.
Do I go through something hard to ultimately have something better? Or do I just stay where I'm at and ask these questions my whole life?
I think that message is so embedded into the entirety of this song that sometimes I don't even listen to it and like necessarily think about like a high school romance.
No,
like,
totally. That's what's allowed me to get past that too, when I was so upset when I first heard it. But now it's like, it's transcended.
Yeah.
It's transcended to another
It's something else entirely.
Yeah, and I think sad songs where Taylor does that, it's really quite profound.
Yeah.
It's not just a sad song. This isn't just a sad song.
Well, and I think that's also why it's so important that it's actually, for the most part, a really upbeat, chill, vibey song. It's something that sonically you want to listen to despite it having a really low, devastating moment, because you should listen to it because it's about listening to the message. It's not it is about the fact that this poor man lost his life really young, and that she might ask this question of what they could have been for the rest of her life, but it's still a lesson that's learnt for her.
Yeah, it is really interesting to think about. I think that this song makes me understand a lot of other songs in Taylor's discography a little bit more, like particularly maybe Bigger Than the Whole Sky. I think knowing that she kind of had this friendship with someone back in high school and then they later passed away, it makes me understand that she's kind of been dealing with a lot more grief than maybe we kind of knew. And I guess some of those songs that feel a bit like, oh, I wonder what angle she's coming at it from, kind of make it click a little bit more for me, that it is maybe about that same person. I think that's what's so interesting about connecting Taylor's songs to a specific person or a incident for her. And it's not so much about like, oh, who's it about? Oh my God, whatever. It's more, I find it fascinating more to see her progression with a certain emotion or a particular situation. Yeah. It's like she lost someone, and then, you know, how she felt in Forever Winter and Bigger Than a Whole Sky. If that's all about the same, and then this, it's such different phases of a similar feeling. Yeah, and I love to look at that and be like, that's so cool. And, you know, I think that you can do that with her songs just by connecting storylines, even if they're not about the same person. But I love looking at it through that lens. It's just like, it's so insightful and healing to watch her process those emotions.
100%. And this is just one of the 1,000,001 reasons why Midnights is the most fucking offensive album, because the way that she is able to reflect on past situations, things that have kept her up at night throughout her life, and see them differently. Like, Midnight Rain is such a fucked up song for that reason, like to see a relationship in such a different way like that. But then even as gut-wrenching as like would've, could've, should've, and seeing the progression of that feeling for her based on like what
Speak
she
Now
felt
energy.
and Speak Now and stuff like
So
that.
true.
Like, it's just so, this is why this is also such a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, it's perfect. A lot of touching sweet songs actually on this album. I feel like she looks at things through a lens of like sweetness on this whole album.
That's so true.
I mean, sometimes a bit of bitterness as well, depending on what song we're talking about. But I think that the sadder moments have a sweetness to them, and I really like that in this song, because it's not just a sad song. That would be oversimplifying it.
Yeah, and I think it would kind of detract from where she's at in her life, because even though she will maybe ask this question about what they could have been for the rest of her life, she's still so secure and sure about the relationship that she's in right now, and that this was where she needs to be. She's very, very happy in her life now. And I think making this overly sad could take away from the fact that that's just not what she's feeling. You know what I mean? She might be asking the question, but she's not just devastated about that.
No.
She knows she's where she needs to be.
She has moments of it, but I think that's what's showing that she's in a really secure, safe spot where she can actually get to this level.
She can explore
this feeling and still know that she's in a relationship and that makes her happy. I feel like this song screams like security to me.
I agree, because if she was still in that phase of her life being like, oh my God, like the prophecy, am I destined to just never find the love of my life? Maybe this would be sadder.
I don't think we'd have space for this.
There's no
kind of
space for it,
energy,
no, because she'd literally be coming at it from this angle of like, I could have done that and I didn't, and now I'm never going to meet the love of my life because I already met him in high school. But that's just not actually the situation.
We're actually not touching on whether or not she's met the love of her life or her prophecy or anything in this song.
No.
We've gone into this pocket of her mind, and I think that's why it's so special, because it's kind of almost isolated, but I think having a secure relationship has allowed her to dip into that and allowed her to really explore that feeling and be like, damn, and like, that's a message I want to share with people. And I really feel like Travis would listen to this song and think, this is so fucking beautiful, oh my God.
Absolutely.
Because it's beautiful. That's really, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful story. And it has a beautiful message, and it's a lovely ode to her friendship, but also to the mistakes that you make when you're younger, or wishing you knew things that you just simply can't know when you are younger.
Yeah, and you don't know
growth.
what you don't know. Taylor Swift famously said, in Mean.
It always comes back to Mean.
It always comes back to Mean. Guys, it always comes back to Mean.
Oh my God. I just don't know how to express how much we love this song.
But
perfect. Hopefully you guys get it. I think some people are like, oh, this is a sweet little song. And it's like, this is actually one of the best songs she's ever written.
It is.
So,
and it's most definitely one of the best songs on this album.
Oh, that's
like I would like objectively, this is one of the best songs
Father
on this
Figure
album.
and Ruin the Friendship are the best written songs on the album.
Yeah.
That's really all there is to say about
and that's
that.
a fact.
Even if it's not my top two, I mean, I think Ruin the Friendship is my top two.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't my top two, I think objectively, Anyway, love this song. Love you guys.
Yes.
Let us know some of your thoughts down below.
Please do.
And we'll see you soon for another one of these little thingies that we do.
So exciting. Love it. Okay, love you guys. Bye.